After an epic 7-month journey through the cold, vast vacuum of space, NASA's Mars rover is just hours away from one of the most nail-biting moments in space exploration. The team at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory has been holding their breath, praying for the success of this risky, high-stakes landing. Then, at long last, NASA achieved the impossible, the successful landing of its Perseverance rover on Mars. The mission, a bold quest to search for signs of ancient life, was set in motion to uncover secrets hidden deep within the red planet's history. But this wasn't just any ordinary landing, it was a gamble like never before. NASA had taken a monumental risk, attempting to lower a massive robot onto Mars using an innovative and untested sky crane system. Imagine a flying platform, with jets firing at full blast, gently lowering the rover onto the Martian surface with cables. One wrong move, one miscalculation, and the entire mission could have ended in disaster. Yet, against all odds, Curiosity, the predecessor to Perseverance, touched down safely in Gale Crater, rewriting the history of space exploration in one thrilling moment. The landing was more than just a victory for NASA, it marked the beginning of a journey that would unlock some of Mars' most profound mysteries. One of the most astonishing discoveries made by Curiosity was that Mars, once, had water. Ancient lakes, rivers, and flowing streams left behind clear evidence that the red planet wasn't always the barren wasteland we see today. But the true shock came when scientists detected something unexpected: methane. This gas, often linked to biological processes here on Earth, raised a question that scientists had never imagined asking: could there be life, or signs of life, on Mars? Stay tuned, because the mystery surrounding Mars is far from over. The question of life on the red planet has only deepened since Curiosity's arrival. So, how did NASA manage to land a rover on Mars like never before? Curiosity's landing wasn't just another step in NASA's space journey, it was an audacious bet on cutting-edge technology. The scientists at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory took a huge leap of faith, abandoning traditional methods and opting for a never-before-tested sky crane system. The sky crane was no small feat. Imagine a hovering platform, jets firing with force, descending with delicate precision, and then lowering a massive rover to the surface of Mars. The stakes couldn't have been higher, but when Curiosity touched down in Gale Crater, the world cheered, as the mission was a triumph that no one thought possible. But that was just the beginning of Curiosity's journey. Once it was safely on Mars, the rover didn't waste any time. It began snapping high-definition photos, checking its instruments, and meticulously exploring its surroundings. There were concerns that Martian dust might foul up its equipment, but these fears quickly dissipated. Curiosity's instruments worked flawlessly, and the rover was ready for its first big adventure. One of the most exciting tools on board Curiosity was a laser-powered device called ChemCam. This high-tech gadget could fire lasers at rocks, and by analyzing the light that bounced back, it could figure out what those rocks were made of. The first test was on a rock named Coronation, and the laser shot was so powerful it could outshine the sun's surface, at least for a split second. But Curiosity wasn't just about firing lasers. It drilled into rocks, scooped up Martian soil, and even baked rock samples in its onboard oven. One of its most intriguing findings came in the form of methane, a gas usually linked to life here on Earth. While the levels were low, the mere presence of methane was enough to send waves of excitement through the scientific community. Was it a sign of buried microbial life long gone? Or perhaps it was just the result of the planet's own chemical processes? No one knew for sure, but it was a discovery that had scientists rethinking everything they thought they knew about Mars. As Curiosity continued to roam the Martian surface, more discoveries piled up. Every rock, every scoop of soil, told a story of a planet that had once been far more hospitable to life. In the layers of rocks at Gale Crater, Curiosity found evidence that Mars once had lakes, rivers, and possibly even a thriving ecosystem. Imagine a world where water flowed freely, filling ancient valleys, carving riverbeds, and leaving behind clues in the rocks, clues that pointed to a time when Mars might have had the conditions to support life. Not little green men, but microbial life, the kind of life that thrives in extreme places here on Earth. Curiosity's findings continued to push the boundaries of human knowledge. As it climbed the towering layers of Mount Sharp, a massive peak within Gale Crater, Curiosity was essentially a time traveler, revealing the secrets of Mars' deep past. The lower layers of Mount Sharp showed signs of water, with minerals that could only have been formed in the presence of liquid water. As the rover ascended, it found further evidence that Mars had transitioned from a world with flowing rivers and lakes to the cold, dry planet we see today. But the journey wasn't without its challenges. Mars's rugged terrain took a toll on Curiosity's wheels, which were ripped apart by sharp rocks. Engineers back on Earth had to get creative, tweaking the rover's route and finding less hazardous paths to keep Curiosity rolling. What was meant to be a short-term mission, designed to last just a couple of years, turned into something far more significant. Curiosity outlived expectations, continuing its work and making new discoveries long after its initial mission was complete. Before it even left Earth, Curiosity had been put through extreme tests. Engineers subjected the rover to the harshest conditions possible, testing parachutes at insane speeds and flying radar systems over Martian-like deserts on Earth. Every single component was rigorously checked, and when the time came, it paid off. Curiosity survived and thrived on the Martian surface, paving the way for future missions like Perseverance, which is now continuing Curiosity's search for ancient life on Mars. Fast forward 15 years, and Curiosity is still out there, tirelessly roaming the Martian surface, continuing its mission of discovery. It's not just a machine, it's a pioneer, one that's advancing our understanding of a world millions of miles away, one rock at a time. Even in its early days, Curiosity left its mark, literally. When it rolled across the dusty Martian surface, its wheels stamped out the letters JPA in Morse code, a tribute to the team at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory that made this mission possible. Curiosity's robotic arm has been key to its success, equipped with tools like the hand lens imager and the alpha particle X-ray spectrometer, essentially a mobile laboratory that can analyze rocks and soil with incredible precision. One of its earliest targets was a rock called Jake Matijevich, named after a beloved NASA engineer. The analysis of this rock revealed that it was volcanic in origin and likely formed in the presence of water. These findings were crucial, offering clues about the planet's potential to have supported life in the past. As Curiosity climbed higher up Mount Sharp, it revealed more about the planet's geological history. The lower layers of rock showed signs of ancient water activity, while the upper layers hinted at a transition to a dry, cold world. Curiosity's discoveries have reshaped our understanding of Mars, confirming that the planet once had conditions that could have supported life. Although no direct evidence of life has been found yet, Curiosity's data has provided invaluable information about Mars's atmosphere, weather patterns, and surface processes. Despite the challenges, Curiosity's mission continues to inspire, bringing us closer to answering the big question, did life ever exist on Mars? And what does the future hold for this enigmatic planet? Curiosity's mission is far from over. It's still up there, still functioning, still making groundbreaking discoveries. As it continues its journey up Mount Sharp, it's paving the way for future missions, including the next giant leap, human exploration on Mars. The red planet holds many secrets, but thanks to Curiosity, we are closer than ever to uncovering them. Through its eyes, we are learning more about Mars than we ever thought possible. its work is far from done, and with every new discovery, we are reminded that space exploration is not just about looking at the stars, but about understanding the vast, mysterious worlds that lie beyond. Curiosity may have started the quest for answers, but perseverance is now leading the charge, diving deeper into Mars history and searching for even more evidence of past life. As it uncovers more secrets of the Red Planet, it sparks a curiosity in all of us to continue exploring, to keep pushing the limits of what's possible, and to dream of a future where humans will one day set foot on Mars.